Hey, how you doing? Holmes here, and welcome back to some more Elden Ring Shadows the Erdtree DLC guide thing. I don't know if you want to call this a boss guide. Kinda, sort of is, and kinda, sorta isn't. But pretty much this is gonna be the Needle Knight and her allies. So, for this fight, it's gonna be like 3 waves of NPC. I say waves, but one shows up, and then when its HP dropped to like around 40%, the second one shows up. I'm not sure if all 3 of them can show up at the same time or be on the field at the same time, because I've only ever seen 2. So the strategy is pretty simple for this fight. You burst one down as quickly as possible. So whatever hard-hitting attacks you got, use that on the first one you see, and then try to kill them as quickly as possible before the second one shows up. And then once they show up, hopefully the first one's already dead, and then same deal to the second one. The first one's like a Dex Build, so then he'll like most of the time he'll try to rush you with his like twin swords. He literally has like a move that runs like Naruto, and then he'll like chase you down with that. The second guy is a little bit more passive-ish. His main attacks is if you're close enough, he'll try to punch you to death, and if you have range, he'll use this destructo disc thing. I'm not sure what this buff it just did is. And then, yeah, try to burst them down as quickly as possible as well. It's not impossible to deal with like 2 of them at once, but it can be a little bit annoying, especially because they hit fairly freaking hard. That might also be because my scatter tree level is not really high during the time of this fight. So I think it's like only at level 8 at this point. I believe you can also summon an NPC for help, because there was a summoning sign right next to the invasion sign. So I think if you summon that NPC, that NPC can come in to this fight as well to help you out. So it'll be like more or less a fair-ish fight. You won't have all the aggros just on you. You have an NPC on the side just to help you out. And it looks like you can also summon your personal summons here as well, because the left over there you can see that the summoning thing is lit up. So I think you can use your like mimic tier or whatever. I haven't used the summons in a while. I forgot what they're called, but yeah. So potentially you can have 2 other summons. I think I haven't tried it myself, so I'm not like 100%, but yeah. I think that might be a lot easier, because I think the main issue people are gonna have in this fight, it's getting overwhelmed if you don't manage to kill the NPCs quick enough. And I'm doing this fight like pre-patched as well before they buff the scatter tree levels. And yeah, you also get their stuff when you beat them, but like not the exact like the entire thing. Only the first guy you get the entire set and weapon. Yeah, the second guy, he drops his weapon, and then the third NPC, she drops her sword upon death, and then the corpse, you can find her armor. But yeah, dual wielding this fights, you don't have to dual wield. If you're running great swords and stuff like that, I'm pretty sure that'll work. If you're using like magic builds and stuff like that, I'm not sure how that's gonna work. Like for people who play around like just casting, you might need to use your summons for that, so you can like have and something else to aggro as you're casting. Maybe, I don't know. I haven't like messed with other builds much, but yeah, this is pretty much a required fight in order to get to the end game, I guess. So yeah, that's pretty much gonna wrap it up for this video. So I thank you all so very much for watching. Hopefully this video has helped if you guys are struggling against these NPCs. And here are the equips that they drop. So these are the locations where you can find their bodies. These 2, well actually all 3 of them are pretty straightforward. And yeah, there's no side of grace. Yeah, the third one's body is gonna be right here, and it's gonna be her armor, not the set, just the armor. And yeah, that's about wrap it up for this video once again. So I thank you all so very much for watching, and I hope to catch y'all later. Holmes out.